Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. I am a 44-year-old single person currently living in the Northern Virginia area. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for stopping back by. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be stuffing my cash envelopes and my sinking funds, and this is going to be for the week of August the 16th. All right, so I have my sinking funds and cash envelopes. I purchased these myself from Sierra Crafts on Etsy. I have my money. I also have this Clever Fox dotted notebook, and I've just written down all of the money that I'll be stuffing. And then, of course, my Adams 2-column ledger, where I will be recording all the money that goes in and comes out of my sinking funds. And then this money off to the side, I'll explain in just a second. If you are interested in anything that I'm using, I will have everything linked in the description box below. All right, so let's go ahead and count the money and see how much we are starting with. 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. So $270 is what I will be stuffing this week. I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up. I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I've got everything set up, I'm going to be referencing this bottom section here in this Clever Fox dotted planner. I've already mapped out what I'll be stuffing for the week of August 16th through August 22nd. The first category is carpool, and carpool is actually not going to get any money. I was the driver last week, and the money that I received from all of the riders was 20, 40, 60, 65, and 70. Usually there would be $75 that I would receive for the week, but there was one day that one of the ladies did not ride, so that's the reason why this was short $5. I'm going to go ahead and put this money back into the carpool envelope because in theory I should only need to add $5 to this at some point in the next 3 weeks as I'm writing. So I'll be taking this money and giving it back to the ladies that are driving, and then the 1 week a month that I drive, I should get all this money back, or at least really close to it. So I am going to keep this in carpool and just use the money in here for the next 3 weeks. All right, next is gas for my car, and gas is going to get $10. Since I'm doing the carpool, the money in the gas envelope is only for running errands, and I have a 2006 Honda Civic Hybrid. It gets great gas mileage, and so I do not need a lot of gas for my car. Even when I was commuting on my own, my gas budget was only $20, so this is plenty for me. Okay, next is food, toiletries, and household, and that's going to get $60. And okay, so there is money left over from last week, $1 to $3. So we'll just keep that in here for this week. So that's 50, 60, 61, 62, and 63. I have a few other toiletry items that I need to get this week, so that's nice that there's a little bit left from last week. Okay, next is donations, and donations will get $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that envelope is empty. Okay, next is spending, and spending is not going to get filled this week, and it is empty. I went to go visit my family a couple weeks ago, and I gave myself $75 for spending money for like 4 days, and so I don't want to fill it to kind of make up for the fact that I spent a lot of money those few days. Next is Fur Babies, and this is for their food, and that's going to get $25. So it's food, treats, cat litter, and I did have money left over from last week. So there was $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11 left over. And so that means that for this week, there's 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. And that is Fur Babies. That's for food, treats, and litter. Okay, so those are all of my cash envelopes. I am now going to move on to my sinking funds. So I'm gonna get my ledger set up. I'll be right back. All right, my first sinking fund category is car maintenance, and car maintenance is going to get $30. And that should give me $410 in this envelope. And as usual, I'm going to write the date and that it is a deposit. Today's actually Saturday the 17th. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. It's early. I'm trying to get this done so that I can go grocery shopping here in a little bit. So that is car maintenance. So grab 20 and 30. And then let's count the money that is in this envelope and make sure everything is here. 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 400, and 410. I will need to get an oil change here in the next week or two. My sensor on my car went off, that my oil life was only at about 30%, so I will need to do that soon. All right. Next is car insurance, and car insurance is going to get $25. That'll give me $150. Again, writing the date and that it is a deposit. Grab the envelope here and we'll grab 25. And then let's count the money that is in here, make sure that everything is in here that's supposed to be. So that's 100, 20, 40, 45, and 50. 150 for car insurance. All right, next is my car taxes and tags. And I actually received my tax bill in the mail just the other day. And so I just want to show you that my taxes for my car, $66.45. So I will be taking the money that is in this envelope and I'm going to deposit it into the bank so that I can pay this online. So keep in mind, guys, I've got a 2006 Honda Civic Hybrid. It is an older car, and so the taxes are super low. I will be adding $5 to this envelope, which will give me $70, and I'll just be depositing $67 into the bank, so I should have $3 left over. So I was glad. I think I don't know if I should split this into two different envelopes. I'm not sure how much my tags will be. I'm thinking that it might be around the same cost, so I think doing $5 per week should still be okay for both. But I'm glad that I at least have enough money to cover this tax bill. I mean, $67 doesn't seem like a lot of money, but when you're doing a zero-based budget and trying to pay off debt, trying to come up with $67 when you're already kind of tapped out is really stressful. So I'm super thankful that I have this sinking fund and that I'm just able to grab the money out of the envelope and pay this bill as soon as I receive it. All right, so for my car taxes tags, I've got $70. So 50, 60, 65, and 70. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. And I am in Northern Virginia, and I think the taxes are pretty high here normally, especially for new cars or newer. One of the ladies that I carpool with her. She's got a Hyundai Elantra, I think, that's kind of a newer car. Her tax bill was over $300, and I was so thankful that mine was only $66. All right, so next category, fur babies. I did take Tink to go and have her shots done, and then she got the nail caps, which those are staying on really well, and I think it's helping to deter her from scratching the carpet. The cost for getting that done was $173.30. I don't keep change in my envelope, so what I wrote down in this envelope was this right here, this $174. And then I was out of order, of course, because I forgot to write down the nail trim earlier in the month. So that left me $26 in this envelope. And I am going to be adding $10. So that should give me $36 in this envelope. And just write that it's a deposit. And again, you know, I'm super thankful that I had this money already set aside. Having to come up with $180 would be super stressful. So 36. I've got 20, 30, 35, and 36. And that is for their shots and then any nail trims. Next is renter's insurance. That'll get $5. So that'll give me $30 in that envelope. And let's see here. Let's grab 5. So 20, 25, and 30. And I know I say this every time, but I count the money in every envelope every time to help keep me accountable, and so that you guys know that, you know, the money that is in here is what's supposed to be in there, and I'm not just spending money, grabbing money out of envelopes that I shouldn't. And I don't know that I would do that, but it's just another way to make sure that I'm keeping myself accountable. So next is clothes, and clothes will get $5. And that should give me $30 in this envelope. So 20, 25, and 30. Okay, next is beauty. Beauty will also get $5, and that should give me 30. Grab 5. 20, all right, 20, 25, and 30. And that's for beauty. All right, next is for gifts, and gifts is going to get $10, and that should give me 60 in this envelope. And I did take out $40. I had a friend that was in need, and there were quite a few of us that pulled some money together to give her to purchase school supplies for her kiddos. Normally gifts would be birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, at least that's what I had budgeted out. But, you know, this was definitely, you know, something that I was happy to be able to do. So that gave me 50, and then plus 10 is 60. So 20, 40, 50, and 60. All right, next is medical, dental, and vision, and that will get $10, and that'll give me 46 in this envelope. I did get my glasses from Zenni.com, and I have to say that I am so impressed with these glasses, and I am thankful that I purchased them online and did not spend, you know, $400 at the eye doctor. So for this category, I've got 46, which is 20, 30, 40, 45, and 46. I have lined bifocals and they turned out really well. I've been wearing them all week and I will do a review on them, but I wanted to wear them for, a little while first before I gave my final thoughts. Next is Vacation, and Vacation is going to get $20. That'll give me $120. And I am going to have to purchase another plane ticket here pretty soon. I need to go back home in the month of November. And I was looking online and it looks like I can get my airfare for it's under $400 if I purchase it now. So I may, I'm going to have to beef this up when I get paid the next time. So I should have 120. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, and 20. Next is Christmas. Christmas is going to get $30, and that should give me 180. And I think I'm low on my bigger bill. So 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And I was talking to my mom about how we're going to be doing Christmas, and she told me I only needed to purchase for my kids, my nieces and my nephews, and that we don't, like my brothers and I, we probably shouldn't exchange gifts. So I probably have more money, or will have more money in this fund that I will actually need. All right, so 180, 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. So that's 180 in Christmas. Last category is YouTube. And YouTube is actually not going to get any money. But I've got $9 left over here, and that was from when I mailed the Clever Fox budget book. All right, so I think I counted 270, yet I have $15 here. I missed something and I don't know what. Okay, so I did figure out where my error was. My sinking funds total, this is not 170. When I added this up again, this is actually 150. And so that was the reason why I had $15 that was left over. So I am actually going to put this in my gas fund. That way I can fill up at the end of the week. It won't give me a little bit of extra gas. So that's what I will do. So 15 in gas, and then I just won't fill it next week. All right, so for gas, I'm going to put 10, 15, 20, and 25. All right, guys, that is everything. Those are my sinking funds and my cash envelopes for the week of August the 16th. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.